That was a sign that my father had when we had Shorthorn cattle when I was growing up. I was probably in grade school when that sign went up. And, so we've been around Shorthorns for a long time. So. My brother bought a Shorthorn heifer for me in the 1950s, and we've kind of had Shorthorns ever since. Had registered cows when we lived there in east central Nebraska, and always kept a few of them even through our moves around the country. And then about 15 to 17 years ago, we started to turn them all into the Shorthorn Plus program, and have kind of had a goal here over the last 10 years particularly, and maybe 12, to get them solid black and all percentage Shorthorn, and they really work well for us, and they work well for this part of the world.
What do I love about ranching? Well, it's something that Ed and I have always aspired to do. We enjoy working together out here, talking about the cattle and talking about what we want to do next year, what bulls we want to use, what we want the cattle to look like, and so that close working relationship, that discussion of what we want to accomplish is valuable to me. This is the western edge of I think what was once called the Sea of Grass.
We're at about 5,000 feet elevation. We have average annual rainfall about 15 inches.
The pasture we're sitting in is probably somewhere on the order of about a section. These cows, if you watch them in a day, they'll be from one end of the pasture to the other and back again.
Particularly in this part of the world with fairly big pastures, not a lot of rain, we think it's really important for the cattle to be British. And basically that's Shorthorn, Angus, and Hereford. And our cattle are Shorthorn Angus composites. They're easy to get along with. They calve well, they milk well, they don't have a lot of issues. They don't get huge on size, a lot of them, and just fit our country well.
Shorthorns have qualities that we appreciate. Ours are certainly structurally correct. They can move. They can cover ground. They are really good mothers. They have all the what I would call the markers of what you would consider quality cattle. And
I do think we also improve with the Shorthorn blood in them. We're improving the structure on these cattle, their foot structure and how they travel. And again, when you're out in bigger pastures, it's a longer trip to the water tank, and these cows have to be able to move. We're really into low maintenance cows. I mean, if a cow gives us a problem calving, she's gone. We do not. I'm too old to put a cow in a chute to help a calf nurse. They need to do that on their own. To do that, they need good quality udders, and so that's something that's really important to us.
We like smart cows and smart calves, and this bunch of cows and calves fill the bill for us.
If you're strictly commercial, you need to be crossbreeding. And the deal I always say is, there's a lot of really good Hereford Angus cows in this part of the world. And if you have a Hereford Angus cow, if you breed her back to an Angus bull, you're going to lose some heterosis. If you breed her back to a Hereford bull, you're going to lose some heterosis. If you breed her back to a Shorthorn bull, you're going to maximize the heterosis on a 3-breed cross. They're still going to be all British, and you're going to maintain all those traits that are important to you.